Good afternoon everyone, it's PTG-Gobbo back with another tutorial. This time we're going to be doing a Micro Art Studio resin base, and we're going to try and do it in a sandstone colour. I like these resin bases, they're very detailed. First up, Chaos Black Spray, just undercoating. Then we're going to give it a quick base coat with Beastie Brown. Just getting into all the cracks, all the different areas. And we're going to brighten them up in a minute. This is what he looks like after a couple of nice coats. Then we're going to go in with the light tone wash. Just working it all the way around. It doesn't matter if it pulls in the cracks, it just helps to add to the shading. Because of the texture of the resin base, it gives it more realistic stone effect. Next up is the desert yellow, and we're just going to pick out the stones individually and give them one, maybe two thin coats just to make sure we cover the whole of the stones. Once he's dry, that's what he looks like. Then we're going to do a nice thick dry brush with the bone white. Just picking up all the edges, all the sides of the cobbles. Just getting it very sandy looking. Doesn't matter if you get the star in the centre, we're going to be painting over that in a bit. Because the sides are sculpted as well, we've got to make sure we pick them up, otherwise it'll look slightly odd. And that's what he looks like all dry. Next up we're going to paint the star with bright bronze. Giving it a nice coating, making sure that we get all the undercoat covered. If we have to go back and add more, we will. I like the bright bronze colour, it tends to cover quite well, but it's also quite a rich colour to it. Next up is the silver, and we're going to get the centre points there around the middle part. We want it to be nice and bright in there. I'm not sure what device this would be in an arcane ruin, but I think it looks metal. We're also going to pick up the little bolts around the side. Once he's dry, we're going to give him a nice covering with dark tone wash. Doesn't matter if it pulls again, we quite like it to be a bit darker rather than the completely bright metal colours. Just imagine old, aged metal in an ancient ruin. Next up, the sick green. We're just going to do the little leaf on the side there. I quite like sick green, it's one of the nicer little greens. Once he's dry, we're going to do a green tone wash and just pick out all the ribs in the leaf, just letting it pull in the recesses there. And then goblin green, just going to pick up the tips and the edges. And then lastly we're going to do the base edge with the black matte undercoat. We like the matte because again it's not very shiny once it's dry, and just helps to then make the base stand out. So just being careful, taking your time, making sure not to get any on the base itself. There we go, once he's dry guys, nice and simple. You can get these from Micro Art Studio. I'm not sure if they still do the square bases, but they're really effective and really good quality bases. I do highly recommend them. There we are. Thank you very much, guys. We're going to be doing some more base tutorials coming soon. Thank you very much. Bye.